Dr. Milligan, Officer of the Regional Board of Trustees, the graduates, the faculty, and also the guests of the faculty are in their place, and they wait your pleasure.
Thank you. The audience will remain standing while Reverend Cynthia Hale offers the invocation. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem immediately following.
We gather on this grand day, understanding that we come from different places, hold different values, and cherish different beliefs. Yet today, we are united in gratitude. In a world where many cannot study, we are thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have no future, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. In a world where many have no community, we are thankful for the support of mentors, teachers, family, and friends. And as we go on from this day, on different paths to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are and all that we have for the common good, so that reasons to be thankful will fill every life. May our gratitude on this grand day grow into peace for each and freedom to live, work, and serve throughout all our days. May it be so. Amen.
This convocation will have order.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Neil Milliken, the chair of the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, and I would like to welcome the candidates, their families, their friends, the faculty, staff, and our community friends to the 57th commencement ceremony of Corning Community College. We are proud to formally acknowledge the academic accomplishments of the candidates. Since its founding, this college has served more than 90,000 individuals through its educational programs. May I now present to you the members of the platform party. Lori Barrett, Assistant Professor in the STEM Division and Chairperson of the Faculty Assembly. Reverend Cynthia Hale, College Chaplain. Dr. Marion Eberly, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs. Dr. E. Joseph Lee, Vice President and Dean of Student Development and Enrollment Management. Dr. Catherine Douglas, President of Corning Community College. And Harold Hunziker, Professor of History and Psychology and Mace bearer. At this time, Corning Community College's president, Dr. Catherine Douglas, will offer some opening remarks.
But first she'll say, please be seated. I must begin by letting you know that you are the first graduates and their guests to be at an outdoor commencement ceremony at Corning Community College. So thank you for being pioneers. And thank you to the commencement committee who withstood all kinds of planning challenges. But this morning, on behalf of the trustees, faculty, staff, and my fellow administrators, I offer greetings and congratulations to the Corning Community College class of 2016 on this very festive commencement morning. Woo! This is a momentous occasion which I trust you will long remember, perhaps with great nostalgia of celebrating the closing of one of your life's chapters while commencing on another. Each of you brings your own story to this celebration. I urge you to consider the unique heritage that is your life, and on this happy occasion, to reflect briefly upon the role CCC has had on your story. As graduates of Corning Community College, please feel free to revisit the college when you can. Take that course you just could not fit into your schedule. Check in with your former instructors. It is one of the most gratifying experiences of faculty life to hear from former students. In fact, your faculty instructors, like your parents, families, and friends who are here with you today, are truly the ongoing wellsprings of your future. Graduates, at this moment, would you please stand and express your gratitude to all those with us here today who have had a supporting role in your story? That's right, get up and give them a clap. That's for you. That's for all of you. Thank you. Now let me share a few specifics about the collective story that is the class of CCC 2016. This year, the college is awarding 701 degrees and certificates to 677 individuals. Approximately 50% of you are in transfer degrees and 50% are in professional and career degrees. Roughly 60% of our graduates are women and 40% are men. Your average age is 26. Our youngest graduate is 17, while our most venerable graduate, Nancy Baker, is 86 years of age. There she is. Clearly, Nancy's story inspires us all to make learning a lifelong habit of mind. As a SUNY community college, your tuition here at Corning Community College is subsidized by your New York County of residence. We have 41% of our graduates from Chemung County, 38%, oh, you wanted to clap for yourselves, didn't you? All right, let me start. 41% of our graduates are from Chemung County. 38 are from Steuben County. Okay, Schuyler, here you go. 7% are from Schuyler. That's small but mighty, Schuyler. 9% of you are from New York State, but outside our 3 counties. And 4% are from out of state. There we go. We have 27 veterans graduating from Corning Community College this year. All of us thank you for your service. We also have 23 graduates from our cohort of presidential scholars, those who graduated in the top 10% of their high school graduating class. It is particularly exciting for me to report the diversity of our graduates. We have 11 graduates that hail from countries around the globe, including Canada, China, Georgia, Guyana, France, Mauritania, Nigeria, the Philippines, South Africa, South Korea, and the United Kingdom. We celebrate the diversity you bring with flags from your country on the back of our commencement program. You have enriched us in many ways. We have lesbian, gay, straight, bisexual, queer, and transgender graduates. We have able-bodied graduates and graduates with physical, mental, and emotional differences. The numbers of individual human interest stories are as varied and many as the students themselves. We have husband and wife graduates. We have family members of employee graduates. We have national athletic champions graduating. Go bowling, Barons bowling. There we are. National champs. We have state mathematic champions and many graduates who have persevered in spite of life-endangering accidents, illnesses, and homes lost to fires. Each of your 677 individual stories that is culminating in today's achievement is what we are here to celebrate today, and we acknowledge each and every one of you. But while it has been 20 years since I have been a faculty member directly teaching in what I consider the sanctity of community college classrooms, my core identity is as an educator, and I simply cannot let this opportunity to deliver one lesson to the class of 2016 go by. But don't worry, it's short. In fact, it's just two things. The lesson is this: I urge you to be forever curious and always compassionate. Curious because that is what will fuel a lifetime of learning, and I have found that the ongoing flow of new information is essential to both your ultimate happiness and the success you will achieve. And be compassionate because kindness is the universal emotion and reaction that earns you respect, friendship, and the capacity to accomplish whatever is your passion. So, to the class of 2016, I bequeath that simple lesson: be forever curious and always compassionate. In fact, it is a lesson I bequeath to us all. Thank you. I would like to introduce our student speakers. This next order of business is one of my most favorite aspects of the CCC commencement, hearing from the 2016 recipients of the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. As a member of the State University of New York, it is a true pleasure and honor to provide some of our most gifted and talented students an opportunity to speak here today. This award was created to recognize students who have demonstrated an integration of academic excellence with engagement and leadership in other aspects of their lives. It may be athletics, service, arts, or careers. SUNY Chancellor Zimper awarded the Student Excellence Medals in Albany last month to students Alan Smith and Lindsay Colin. I'd like to ask Lindsay and Alan to approach the podiums. While they do, I'll tell you a little about them. Lindsay is receiving her Associate in Science degrees at Liberal Arts Math and Science with a 3.65 GPA. She is Vice President of our Veterans Association, the recipient of 4 scholarships, a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and has been on the Dean's List all of her 4 semesters at CCC. She is an assistant in the General Biology Lab. She volunteers at the Corning Animal Hospital and has been granted, listen to this one, an independent study in genomic research at Cornell this summer. That's Lindsay. Alan hails from Beaver Dams. He's receiving an honors degree in liberal arts, math, and science with a 3.6 GPA. He has completed numerous honors projects in biology, ecology, and chemistry. He is a Chem Lab assistant and volunteers at the Tanglewood Nature Center, the Guthrie Hospital, and the Friends of the Chemung River. Alan will also be participating in the genomics workshop at Cornell University. Lindsay, you're on.
Good morning, and thank you, President Douglas, for those kind words. And thank you to our administration, staff, professors, distinguished guests, family, friends, veterans, and to most of all, you graduates. It's such an incredible honor to be invited to speak before you today. The past week here has been pretty bittersweet to think about saying goodbye to all the students and staff who have made my time here at CCC so enjoyable. When I started taking classes here, my expectations were average. I thought maybe I would go here for 2 years, take basic classes, hopefully get good grades, but my experience here has by far exceeded my expectations and prepared me for the remainder of my academic career. I never expected to build such a solid relationship with some of the most knowledgeable and kind professors I've ever met. There's one person in particular that's had such a great impact on me academically and personally, and that's Professor Dave Pindell. Dave is a biology professor, and he goes above and beyond in his job to make this campus a great place. I remember the first course I took with him. It was plant biology. I was surprised at the enthusiasm he had for the material, as well as his willingness to get to know each student individually. That was 2 years ago. Since then, I've taken 4 classes with him. You can tell I like him a lot. He's a great teacher. And he's now my boss, friend, and someone who's encouraged me and who I'll be forever thankful for. I remember as I was applying to Cornell University, I was so nervous that I wouldn't get accepted. He'd say, "Don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll get in." And then when I did find out I was accepted, he said, "See, I told you so." He never doubted me. And I'm sure many of you share these experiences of a certain professor who's truly made a difference in your life while you're here. With CCC's help, I've had access to opportunities that I didn't even know existed, such as being involved, again, with the genomic research at Cornell University, getting accepted to Cornell University, receiving scholarships, becoming vice president of the Student Veterans Association, and receiving the SUNY Chancellor's Award. As much as I could go on about multiple instructors who deserve to be recognized today, the point is that CCC has such an awesome community. CCC builds a basis of knowledge among its students as well as provide endless support from its staff. Each person here has had a different experience, but we can all agree that it's been a great one. We are all unique. We come from various backgrounds in various areas of the country and New York State, and we've encountered obstacles on our academic journey. Those obstacles have helped us to truly get to know ourselves. Personally, I've had trouble managing my time spent on schoolwork while working 2 jobs. Often I thought that it was impossible to get here today. Whether it was financial struggles, balancing schoolwork with a job, being away from your family, or other difficulties, we have all persevered through those difficult times, and we can represent our accomplishments by walking across this stage here today. You have so much to be proud of. No matter what this degree means to you, it represents those long nights studying, those times that you sacrifice with family or friends to finish that assignment, and those difficult moments of exhaustion and uncertainty. This represents all of the determination and strength that it took each and every one of you to get here today. You've become such astounding students, and you gain so much knowledge you'll base your future upon. But the learning does not have to stop here. Don't stop questioning the world, and don't stop yearning for knowledge. It's been such an honor to speak to you and your family this morning. Thank you to all of those who had made my experience at CCC one that I'll never forget, and a special thank you to my family for their endless love and support. Congratulations, class of 2016.
All right. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations on graduating. I hope you're as happy as I am that classes are over, especially calculus. We finally made it through, and I owe so much to the teachers that helped me earn the education that I've received here at CCC. I'd also like to personally recognize a couple people, Mr. Pindell, of course, Dr. Narasimhan, Hitesh, and Dr. Koval. Well, all the teachers I've encountered here at CCC have been wonderful. You guys have gone above and beyond the classroom duties required of professors, and I consider you close friends. Thank you very much. In the process of getting a degree, we tend to think of the teacher-student relationship. However, it's important to recognize the other teachers that have helped us get here, such as our friends, our family, and especially our fellow students. Got these tassels in my face. In the process of getting the degree, we tend to think of the teacher, sorry. School is a wild ride, right? It's full of ups and downs. But for that reason, I think it's a great preparation for life. At some times, we'll feel like we'll have everything under control, and at other times, we'll feel like we're in a spiral of chaos, sort of like last week. But knowing how to deal with hardships and apply what we've learned with the skill will be invaluable to us all. CCC has given me so much more than just a degree. It's taught me that your work reflects who you are, the quality of your work is rewarded, and investigating the reasons behind why things are the way they are is just as important, if not more so, than simply learning what we're presented with. I hope you will not just take the education you've earned here at CCC with you, but also the underlying lessons learned during the process of getting a degree. I wish you all the best of luck in your futures, and I hope you have an awesome summer. Thanks.
Dr. Douglas, please approach the podium to assist with the presentation of the three 2016 SUNY Chancellor's Awards for Excellence. They are the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Adjunct Teaching, the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Professional Service, and the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching.
The first is for adjunct teaching, and for the first time this year, the State University of New York facilitated a Chancellor's Excellence Award for adjunct teaching, and Corning Community College is proudly participating in that. At CCC, our part-time faculty provide a richness that often combines remaining active in their field full-time and teaching about it part-time. Adjunct faculty instructors are a critical component in CCC's efforts to ensure access, completion, and success for all our students. And the individual we honor today, we consider the best of our many best adjunct instructors. This year's recipient has been teaching at CCC since 2010. In those 6 years, he has taught 3 different preps in his department, consistently receiving high, even perfect student evaluations while continuing with his personal composing and arranging. His community efforts include directing a local community choir, and he has become an essential contributor to our Muse of Fire's theatrical productions. He founded the Southern Tier Festival of the Women in the Arts and composed the score for last year's Where Sacred Waters Divide, part of our Year of Water original performance. Please join me in congratulating instructor Will Wickham, instructor of music at Corning Community College. Where are you, Will? Come on up. Will is our inaugural recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Adjunct Teaching. Do we have it? It's here, Will. The Chancellor's Award for excellence in professional service. This system-wide, remember we are one of 64 campuses of the State University of New York, and this system-wide honor is conferred to acknowledge and recognize consistently superior professional achievement. This award for professional service rewards ongoing pursuit of excellence in the dimension we call academic citizenship, a range of essential tasks that sustain academic culture and are critical to every institution of higher ed. This year's recipient has been at CCC since 2006. In those 10 years, she has served untold number of students, colleagues, the college, and her own professional field. She has accepted expanded responsibilities, overseen a major capital project with dedication, professionalism, enthusiasm, poise, and a true can-do attitude. Her advocacy for diversity, inclusion, and equity is truly unwavering. Please join me in congratulating Sarah Wiseman. She is our director, our associate dean. That's you, Sarah, Associate Dean for Learning Resources and the recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Professional Service. Thank you. This next Chancellor's Award rewards the responsibility that is central to Corning Community College's mission, and that is teaching. This year's recipient of the Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence has also been here at Corning Community College since 2006. This associate professor's classes are consistently filled within the first weeks of registration. They remain full over the semester with a retention rate of 90%. Her student evaluations combine over 44 sections for an amazing 4.87 out of a 5.0 rating system. Her students report, she really cares. She makes class so interesting and enjoyable, I don't want it to end. And my favorite, I actually switched my major to psychology because she made it so interesting for me. Please join me in congratulating Lee Gurnett-Laria as the recipient of this year's Chancellor's Award. Believe it or not, we had to get her out of a classroom. She's teaching this morning at our University Center. She had no idea, can you tell? If you couldn't hear her, yeah, congratulations to Professor Gurnett. She said all those students who knew, her students in her class this morning knew, and she didn't know, she said, you're all flunking.
I would now like to ask Dr. Marion Eberly to approach the podium to assist with the presentation of the 2016 Regional Board of Trustees Awards for Excellence in Teaching.
Good morning. Each year, the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College acknowledges academic excellence in the classroom with the Trustees Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award is particularly coveted because the faculty members are nominated and selected by their peers. This distinction comes with a $1,000 award to be applied to professional development. This year, I'm honored to announce two recipients, both of them outstandingly respected and great leaders among our faculty. The first is an assistant professor who has been with the college since 2008. This professor's nomination begins with a declaration of top-notch teaching performance. Evidence of excellence comes from students, from faculty peers, and from supervisors. This person's praises are sung especially after classroom visits, and sometimes by people lingering in the hallway outside the classroom where she is teaching. This award winner is known for excellence in her discipline and for her contributions to the college and the community. Many, well, all of you, have heard her and her students perform in a variety of musical venues on and off campus. She was instrumental in bringing us Where Sacred Waters Divide last year and in creating the Inspired at CCC program of events. She rehearses the college chorus for events like this commencement ceremony. For excellence in her field, for her dedication to students, for her contributions to the campus, I am delighted to present the 2016 Regional Board of Trustees Award for Excellence in Teaching to Assistant Professor of Music, Lou Bleiler. Congratulations, Professor Bleiler. The second recipient of the Regional Board of Trustees Excellence in Teaching Award is an associate professor who joined the college in 2005. The recipient of the award received multiple nominations from peer faculty for the 2016 award, and he is selected for his success, particularly in maintaining rigor, context, and consistency in his teaching. He is known for his high standards, but also for his efforts in making those standards achievable for his students. He is also known and tremendously respected for telling people what they need to hear rather than what they want to hear. He has invested heavily in the college through many leadership activities. He serves on the CCC Foundation Board, chairs the CCC Alumni Committee and the Educational Policies Committee, and is a former Faculty Assembly Chair. For his commitment to student success and his many contributions to CCC, I am delighted to present this 2016 Regional Board of Trustees Award for Excellence in Teaching to Associate Professor of Biology, Edward Sandy Franklin.
The Regional Board of Trustees is pleased to congratulate all of the candidates. You have worked so diligently for the degrees that you will receive. I extend special acknowledgement to those who will also earn scholastic honors. Your special efforts enhance CCC's long-standing reputation for quality education, and we are very proud of you. To all of the candidates, remember that commencement is a beginning. We hope that your experience at CCC is the beginning of a lifetime dedicated to learning. The Regional Board of Trustees is happy to congratulate those faculty members whose concern for our students and whose contributions to the college have been recognized today. They are but a few of the excellent people who help make ours an outstanding college. At this time, I should also like to introduce a very important group of people, my fellow trustees of Corning Community College. Please stand so we may recognize your service to the college. At this time, graduates Jesse Bloodgood and Meredith Snavely, accompanied by Professor of Music Lou Blyler, will perform Fly, I Believe I Can Fly, arranged by Mark Breimer.
To fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise, to fly. Think that I could not go on. And life was nothing but an awful song. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly. Then I can be in the air. If I just believe it, if there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See the money through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Will the candidates for certificates please rise?
And oh, I've got my mic. Thank you. Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates who have completed the courses of study for the certificates.
By the power vested in me by the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, the trustees of the State University of New York, and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer the certificates. Now they have to get up.
Will the candidates please draw near? Please hold your applause until all the candidates have received their diplomas.
This is the main event, folks.
Angela Joy Allen. Melissa Ann Price. Bianca Denise Rose. Will the candidates for the Associate in Occupational Studies degree please rise? Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates who have completed the courses of study for the Associate in Occupational Studies degree.
By the power vested in me by the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, the trustees of the State University of New York, and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer the Associate in Occupational Studies degree. There you go.
Will the candidates please draw near? Richard James Butler. Aaron Scott Grant. Ryan Brandon Graves. Raymond James Harnden. Jason Andrew Klein. Cameron Earl Lunn. Charles L. Pruden. Zach Thomas Wenzel. Will the candidates for the associate, oh, excuse me, we have one more.
What did it say in your syllabus if you're tardy, sir?
I'm sorry? Jacob Wellings. All right. Will the candidates for the Associate in Science degree please rise?
Look at all of them. That's right. Now's your time.
Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates who have completed the courses of study for the Associate in Science degree.
By the power vested in me by the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, the trustees of the State University of New York, and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendations of the faculty, I confer the Associate in Science degree. That's it.
Will the candidates please draw near? Alexa Noel Anderson. Jenna Elise Vasquez. Allende Kreischer. Caitlin S. Bacon. Brandy Ann Bailey. Nancy Ann Baker. Rachel Marie Bowers. Brian Boynton. Shelby Marie Brost. Ellen Rose Bulkley. Daniel M. Burns. Michelle Ann Semsky. Jesse Trey Bloodgood. Caden Michael Kakela. Lynn Ann Marie Caslin. Caroline Morgan Chaffinch. Brooke Collins. Joseph Collins. Kayla Marie Coolbaugh. Stephanie Ann Corbin. Jared William Curran. Michaela Olivia Curran. Shanna Elizabeth D'Angelo. Christopher Michael Danoley. Zachary Romero Bush. Emily Mercedes DeSantis. Devin Daniel Dobson. Rebecca Lynn Donaldson. Cassidy C. Elston. Zebulon John Ferenzi. Galen Jesse Fisher. Anna Jeanette Flagel. Angelica Lynn France. Alexis Victoria Gannon. Quentin Danchez Gaskins. Victoria Grace Grant. S. N. Green. Lindsay Colette Colon. Kyle John Darling. Emily May Gridley. Rebecca Joy Griffin. Jolie Nicole Giles. Giles, I think it is. Sorry. James Robert Eugene Harkenrider. Emily Eve Hatch. Brandon Douglas Helsing. Inobi Jacqueline Hernandez. Kayla Nicole Horton. Kaylee Ann Horton. Corinne Nicole House. Nicholas Isaiah Hoyt. Anna Christine Hewlett. Jeremiah Robert Jacobson. Hannah Rose Jacquier. Nicholas Eric Jibbiden. Marika Kayleen Jones. Amanda May Jordan. Crystal Ann Jordan. Brittany Nicole Jorgensen. Rebecca Lynn Joris. Hannah Jew. Brooke Andrea Kearns. Kenneth Elijah Kearns. Zachary Ryan Keir. Mitchell Allen Kesey. Jess Matthew Kelly. Corey James Kennedy. Kyle Spencer King. Ryan Andrew Lamberti. Autumn Rose Lester. Nina Ann Linton. Dakota James Lodge. Lucky Monique Lucas. Martha Marie McGuire. Jennifer Lynn Major. Mohsen Akhtar Malik. Malik Kavan Cabnis. Heather Nicole Malloy. Victoria Marie Maracle. Eloise Andre Mayole. Kyle Allen McCarty. Sean Patrick McGinley. Timothy Samuel McLean. Rachel Danielle Miller. Ryan Joseph Miller. Amber Lenice Moore. John Edward Myers. Taylor Nicole Myers. Glenn Abram Newcomer. Jacob Tyler Nichols. Rebecca Cynthia Nussbaum. Seth Lee Oates. De'Erica Lachey Oglesby. Brittany Michelle Orlowski. Taylor Paradiso. Megan Elizabeth Uan Predicit. Jordan Patrick Priscilla. Alyssa May Proper. Brett Joseph Radford Proctor. Jordan Nicole Roppers. Erica Lynn Rhodes. Bryce McKell Ripley. Deja Alexis Robinson. Lucas Charles Robinson. Brianna Lynn Robords. Carrie Lynn Marie Rutledge. Marika Sakvazi. Clay M. Sampsel. Sarah Lynn Schluter Eisman. Aiden Anthony Tarver Scott. Adam Casey Setzer. Jordan Mark Shaw. Lacey Annalie Short. Alan Justin Smith. Faith Dallas Smith. Gage Tanner Smith. Jonathan Cummings Smith. Julia Ray Smith. Brianna Alexis Snyder. Derek J. Southard. Peter Lennox Springer. Brittany Lee Stanton. Joel Michael Stooks. Michael Brody Sullivan. Courtney Marie Swartout. Kristen Nicole Tappan. Autumn Brooke Taylor. Meredith Page Snavely. Emily June Thomas. Danielle Christine Travis. Alexandria Michelle Underdown. Anna Claire Van Hagen. Carly Renee Wade. Joseph Zachary Wagner. Claire Louise Walker. Erica Ward. Caitlin Marie Weaver. Alestina Lillian Regalado Wheaton. Jocelyn Shanice Wright. Sin Young.
We are.
Will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science degree please rise?
That's right.
Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates who have completed the courses of study for the Associate in Applied Science degree.
By the power vested in me by the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, the trustees of the State University of New York, the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer the Associate in Applied Science degree. You're all looking good.
Will the candidates please draw near? Laura Abreu. Elizabeth Allen Baggerly. Kyle Patrick Bean. Dwayne Belk. Samantha Thomas Benjamin. Jenry Gabrielle Bennett. Laurie Jean Buter. Carly C. Blampede. Leah R. Brewer. Sarah Beth Briggs. Ashley Marie Brown. David Wayne Brown. Angelin Diamus Caporiccio. Emily Christine Carroll. Royal Vincent Kassler. Taheem Brock Chambers. Another neighbor. Brianna Lee Cochran. Kendra Ann Colburn. Shantae Marie Cole. Maria Odessa Maya Coleman. Connor Walton Comstock. Connor James Crandall. Cody Robert Crippen. Kayla May Curry. Lauren Michelle Daniel. Jesslyn Brooke Daniels. Roshana Vonda Daniels. Taylor Decker. Brett Michael Dilly. Hamadi Omar Diop. Deanna A. Drake. Lindsay Ann Draper. Rachel Lynn Draper. Timothy Allen Ellis. Shirley Joe Esau. Matthew Brian Fox. Kevin Anthony Furness. Trevor Donald Gilpin. Joshua Dominic Gold. Carrie Lee Gosney. Corey Lynn Guerin. Angela Margaret Giles. Daniel Richard Hall. Renee Ann Harrington. Matthew Edwin Hariski. Lucy Caitlin Henry. Brianna Michelle Hodge. Maya Elise Herder. Andrew Allen Hoover. Elizabeth Noel Hewlett. Courtney Marie Ilnicki. Michelle Lee Isaacs. Abigail Danae Jacobson. Silka Josephine Jacobson Evans. Jessica Lynn Jernberg. Tanara Mae Johnson. Kirsten Lee Jones. Michael D. Jones. Kathleen Marie Kiefer. Courtney Elizabeth Knudsen. Kara L. Kuntz. Joseph James Kowalich. Cassandra Lynn Lane. Dalton A. Lawson. Emily Nicole Laniger. Christine Tina Louise Leonard. Tony Marie LaCory. Tammy L. Little. Kyle Lockwood. Catherine May Lodge. David Manavan. Jan C. Mansfield. Chelsea Marie Martino. Larry Allen Madison. Alyssa M. May. Allison Brooke McDaniel. Sarah Amber McDonald. Tyler Stephen McKinkle. Morgan May Miller. Alicia Mickey Morse. Sarah Ann Newman. Michael Paul Oberther. Kaylin Dale Orr. Cynthia Lynn Ostrander. Zachary Andrew Panachek. Tiana Renee Peak. LaDawn Joyce Penn. Alyssa Sue Peterson. Zachary Scott Venus. Erica Ashley Philogene. Morgan Renee Pierce. Jonathan Adam Place. Tia Lee Popkin. Taya Lee Popkin. Joshua Bradley Root. Danica Gale Root. Brooke Destiny Rowe. Katie L. Schnotz. Jessica Sue Schultz. Bethany Lauren Seraphin. Christina Faith Jenkins. Sonia Lynn Sheen. Frederick Dwight Sherman. Brent Joseph Sleevey. Brianna Marie Smith. David Franklin Smith. Mary Teresa Smith. Jonathan Peter Sutton. Lindsay Claire Spallone. Teresa Gertrude Stahowski. Ashton Marie Stadelmeyer. Sarah Lynn Stern. Sadie Stewart. Melissa Lynn Stewart. Troy John Michael Studer. Ashley Renee Sutrick. Tracy Lynn Thier. Gregory Joseph Thomas. Ryan Christopher Thomas. Sarah Trambold. Shelby Lynn Tubbs. Patricia Diva Tucker. Eva E. Turner. Sherry Lynn Waldy. Brianna Judith Wold. Elise Marie Wood. Melissa Vaughn Wood. Michelle Jean Wood. Joseph Eric Yarborough. Will the candidates for the Associate in Arts degree please rise? Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates who have completed the courses of study for the Associate in Arts degree.
By the power vested in me, by the Regional Board of Trustees of Corning Community College, the trustees of the State University of New York, and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendations of the faculty, I confer the Associate in Arts degree.
Will the candidates please draw near?
We got 5 more to get. Look at them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this.
Erica Jean Marie Bass. Joshua Raymond Cady. Matthew Michael Devine. Bailey Elizabeth McCarty. Robin Ashley Michael. Amanda J. Roof.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the graduates.
Now that the awards have been granted and the degrees have been given, it is time to celebrate before it starts to rain. I would like to invite the graduates, their families, and guests to attend the reception in the Commons behind me. Following the ceremony to honor our graduates, please rise, or you've already risen, thank you very much, for the singing of the Corning Community College alma mater, led by the CCC Commencement Trio, and please remain standing for the benediction by Chaplain Cynthia Hale.
We give thanks this day, Creative One, Sustainer of Life, Eternal Spirit of Love, for the abundant gifts of the earth and for the gifts of your creation that sustain us continually and inspire the best of our own creative endeavors. As we go forth, we ask that we live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. And we ask that you now hear our silent prayers for our graduates. Amen.